Hey everyone, welcome in. My name is Angie and you're on my YouTube channel 60 and a Senior. And for the most part on this channel we talk about bookish things. I am up in my library and this is one of my bookshelves and everything on this bookshelf is unread. I have not read these books. This is my TBR list and usually I'm up here making a video about my TBR list for the upcoming month. And I need to do that and I'm probably going to do that this weekend. But today is Wednesday, May the 27th, and what I wanted to show you today is my Book of the Month box for the month of May. So you see the hat, but before I show you what's in the box, this is the size box it came in because I ordered 3 books and then I got a free gift and my gift was the hat. And so it's a pretty big box and this box would not fit in my mailbox. Now, first of all, let's chat about the delivery of the box, and then I'll show you what's in there. So I actually chose my books like on May 1st. Like as soon as the list came out or I got the email from Book of the Month, hey, these are our choices for May, choose your book. I chose mine, and I did 2 add-ons, and one of these, and I cannot remember which one it was because it's been so long ago since I ordered it, was like a pre-release, and so they said that if you chose that book your box would not arrive till around May 11th. So I was fine with that, so I chose the book anyway. And then I got another email saying that the box was going to be delayed because there was some issue at the printer. So I just got the box today. Today is Wednesday, May the 27th. Now technically it was supposed to be here yesterday. I got an email saying that my box was out for delivery. Well, the problem is that I never got any mail yesterday. It was the day after a holiday, and evidently the person that we have that is my regular mail person is not working this week because I saw the person who delivered the mail today. I happened to be home when it happened. And it was not my regular delivery person because I know who my mail person is. I've had the same one for 5 years, and she gets a Christmas gift and a Christmas card from me because she does such a fabulous job. She always brings my packages to the door. She always puts them under my porch so that they don't get wet. So I knew it was not her. I mean, I could see the person in the little mail truck. So anyway, we didn't get any mail yesterday. None. Now, I knew it was the day after holiday and it would probably be late, but at 7:30 last night, we still had no mail. I even checked it at 10:30. No mail. We got nothing. So I got an email again this morning saying it was out for delivery. So I had been I was at home for most of the day. I did have a doctor's appointment, but when I came home from the doctor's appointment, it was about 2:30. The mail had not run then. It finally ran almost close to 5. And this is what irritated me. The mail person, this box would not fit in my mailbox. You see how big it is? So instead of pulling in my driveway and bringing it to the porch or bringing it whatever, she throws it on the ground. She puts the rest of my mail in the mailbox and then she throws my box on the ground. Now, in North Carolina, this whole weekend where I live on Christian Light Road, although I wasn't home, I have a rain gauge, and we got over 3 inches of rain this weekend, and we got rain yesterday, and it was cloudy looking today. So it was a strong possibility that that box was going to get wet. Well, the ground was already wet from yesterday, and I have a flower bed planted around my mailbox. So she threw this box down on my flowers. I started to take a picture of it and, go to the post office in Fuquay tomorrow. But I'm just going to tell you that would be a nightmare. So I just didn't. I just decided to not say anything to the post office, but I'm telling you, I'm venting. I'm not happy about my mail person. But here's my box. Let's see what's in it. I did get a free gift this month. I guess because I'm some BFF status or whatever. You got to choose. It was either between a tote bag and a hat. I can't remember, but I chose the hat. So it's a cute little denim type hat that says book person. It does say book of the month on it, which I could care less that it said that, but I got it. And I got 3 books, and to be honest with you, I don't remember what I got. So we're gonna find out together. I mean, I've already looked at them. I opened them earlier today. They always send you a bookmark. Okay, the first one is Good Joy, Bad Joy by Nikki Brammer. I don't even remember what this book was about. So I'm not gonna read it to you, but let me read it real quick and then I'll give you a synopsis of it. So, Good Joy, Bad Joy. Joy is the primary character. Joy Bridport. All her life is played by the rules. She's been a devoted mother and wife, contributing to her community in the little small Hudson Valley town. And then evidently as she gets older, her best friend Hazel has only months to live. And so she boldly decides to make the most of her time that she and Hazel have left together. And Joy steps outside of her comfort zone and into a bit of trouble. So, Good Joy, now she's going to be Bad Joy later in life. I think that was kind of like a contemporary women's fiction was the category, I think, if I remember correctly. All right, the second one. Now, I have never read this author, but she has written a book that I have had so many people recommend, and I'm trying to remember the name of it. The Bright Years, I think, was the name of her. Yes. She's the author of The Bright Years. And so this was, and I haven't read that one, but it's on my TBR. So when I saw that she had a new release, I just automatically bought it because of the author. This one is called, so her name, the author's name is Sarah Damoff. The Burning Side. So let me see if I can read this real quick and what it says. Okay, so April and Leo are married. They have 2 young children, and their house burns in the middle of the night. They retreat to April's childhood home in Dallas, where her spirited parents and siblings provide both comfort and complication. So, their house burns, the burning side. I'm not going to read the whole thing to you, but it says the novel unfolds in alternating perspectives from April, who feels the crushing weight of motherhood, marriage, and self-blame. And then from Leo, her husband, a high school history teacher, shaped by a lonely, fractured childhood. From Deb, April's generous and no-nonsense mother who has to contend with her husband's recent Alzheimer's diagnosis. So, this sounds like a little contemporary fiction as well, but The Burning Side by Sarah Damoff. I'd be interested to know if any of you have read anything by this author, which it may be that the only book she's written is The Bright Years, but I heard that book was fabulous. So if you've read Sarah Damoff, drop me a comment and let me know, or if you've read this one yet. And then the last one is Murder, one of my favorite. Dissection of a Murder by Jo Murray. I've not read this author either. Nothing is as it seems and no one is telling the truth. In this page-turning thriller about a young lawyer forced to defend a man on trial for murder against the mentor who taught her everything, her husband. That was enough to lure me in. So, 1 murder, 2, I would say more contemporary fiction, Dissection of a Murder by Jo Murray. I've never read anything by this author. Let me see. The author is from England. I don't know, this may be her debut novel. It doesn't, on her bio on the back cover, it doesn't say anything that she's ever written. So this may be her debut novel. So Dissection of a Murder, The Burning Side by Sarah Damoff, and Good Joy, Bad Joy by Nikki Brammer. If you're not a member of Book of the Month, I would highly recommend that you join. I will drop a link in the description to my referral code. You can join and get your first book for $5. I think normally it's $17.95 a month, I think, plus tax. And that for a hardcover book, hey, that's reasonable. And then you can add on anything after that for an additional $11.95. And I had a credit, so I actually only paid an additional $12. I only paid for one of these add-ons. In other words, $12 and whatever it was with tax. But it's a great little subscription box, and if you don't like any of their choices that month, you can skip a month. You don't have to get a box every month. So anyway, book of the month. If you're not a member, check out my referral code in the description and sign up. Get your first month for $5. That's all I have to share with you tonight. Look for a video later this weekend or first of the week with my June TBR list. All right, y'all have a great night. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.